football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Grabs it in the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference. But
and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
And it's a little close, a little too close for comfort, but I'll tell you what, the quarterback's got to be aware, right? When they're taking shots or throwing the...
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They've got a first down here to open the period. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Moulton. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving away from pressure. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would...
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows that. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I bet.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
He's brought down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. The short hands, it's Moulton. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man on the right. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. And the Hawkeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Iowa! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Anderson. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Intentional throw.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Hawkeyes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The play action fake. Pulls it in, it's Moulton. At midfield, he's got room. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Got a man. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. And the Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. Going up top again. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Using his legs, it's Moulton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
Forced out of the pocket. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll give it to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build, that confidence. You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.